Hi guys, I'm just lining up my phone here, hoping that it does not fall off of its little stand for our Wednesday Facebook Live seminar. Hi guys, it's Driven Fitness Erica here, your friendly and fabulous Orange County personal trainer, coming to you live on Wednesday the 6th of December around noonish. So if you have not checked out my Facebook Lives before, welcome. I try to have them every single Wednesday at noon or around noon. We like to say noonish. Brandy, hi. To talk about different health and fitness and wellness concepts. Sandy, hello, how are you? I haven't heard from you in a really long time. So nice to see you join. So this week we're going to talk about exercising while you're sick, and I am still getting over a really bad case of bronchitis, and I'll probably cough while I am doing my presentation, so I apologize, but I'll do my best. So before we get into our topics, hey Sherry, before we get into our topic of the day, while people are hopping on, I like to just tell a little tidbit or a story. So I don't know if a lot of you follow the news about the Olympics, but I am obsessed with the Olympics. And just this week it came out that Russia has been banned from the Winter Olympics. And if you are a Netflix watcher like I am, you have to check out Icarus, the new documentary all about the Olympic Games, and particularly the Russian doping scandal. And the reason that I'm obsessed with the Olympics is because I have actually worked at two different games. I worked at the Sydney Olympics, and then I also worked at the Salt Lake City Olympics for NBC. And just a little tidbit, if you ever have the chance to have some free time, if you have kids in college who are looking for a job, or if you just want to go look for a temporary job that's really awesome, NBC Olympics hires a full staff of freelance temp people for every single Olympic Games. And I was able to get hired on as a runner in the accommodations village for both Sydney and Salt Lake City. And it was so cool. It was like the best experience ever. So if you're ever looking for something new and unusual to do, I highly recommend it. And that's why I am obsessed with the Olympics to this day. And that's it. And if you haven't checked out Icarus, you should do that because it's a great documentary. So that's my little tidbit for today. I like to just share something little and personal while people are hopping on. So today we're going to talk about exercising while you're sick. Should you do it or should you not do it? So here is my general thought on that. Number one, before you go out and do your exercise, a couple of things to think about. Your body, when it's sick, is using all of its energy to make you better, right? So anything extra it has is not going to be able to effectively be used while you're exercising, because it just wants to help you get healthy again and fight whatever, infection or virus that you have going on internally. So before you decide to go out and push it, consider the fact that perhaps it might be better to rest and let your body do what it needs to do to make you well again. Number two, the other thing to consider before you go to exercise is, like when you're sick, it's really not about you. When you want to exercise, it's about everybody else around you. So if you're going to go to the gym, just consider if you are a healthy person and someone comes in and walks into your fitness facility and they're hacking up a storm and then touching all the equipment, like, do you really appreciate that? Probably not. So if you in turn are the person who is not feeling well, think about everyone else around you and the fact that we don't really want to get anyone else sick. So two things to consider before you even decide whether you feel well enough to actually do anything physical or not. Okay, so people ask me all the time, like, I'm not feeling so great, like I have a head cold, like, is it okay for me to exercise? And, bottom line, that's a doctor's call. That's not a personal trainer's call at all. But in general, if it's like just in your head, then you're probably going to be okay. If your illness is like mine or anyone else's that's going around right now, bronchitis and also pneumonia, it's in your chest, that's definitely not a good idea, because you're just not going to be able to get enough air in while you're exercising, right? So it's totally your call. I have a lot of people who suffer from allergies, and if you're in a high allergy area, then, and if it's something that you have to deal with all the time, if you didn't exercise every time you felt not great, then you'd probably never get to exercise. So, there's a difference between, allergies and then being ill, like with a cold, the flu. If you have a fever, you definitely don't want to exercise. If you feel generally unwell, again, consider what your body is going through just to get you better, versus now tacking on top of that, it trying to regulate you while you exercise. If you do decide to exercise, what kind of exercise should you be doing? I was off for about a week when I had bronchitis a couple weeks ago. I just started exercising again the last few days ago, the first time a few days ago, and I started with really easy stuff. So you don't want to be doing a whole bunch of stuff that's jarring, right? You probably don't want to go running. You don't want to do something where you're bouncing around a lot. That's not going to feel really good, right? Listen to your body. So, I got on the bike, the stationary bike, and just did some easy stationary bikes intervals. I did some easy weights, but not like super compound high intensity weights, just old school weights and core to kind of just get the blood flowing. So you want to think about stuff that's going to be, easier on the system. You probably don't want to do a hardcore yoga class where you're having to go up and down a lot, like your head's going up and down into downward dog, and then back up to upward dog, because that's not going to feel so great. So just be mindful of even the things that you would normally consider would probably be fine. If your head's going up and down a lot, if you're bouncing around a lot, that's probably not something you want to do, but maybe you want to go walk your dog on the beach, or you want to do a nice hike, something that is fairly low impact but just gets the blood flowing. If you can go outside, then I definitely recommend getting some fresh air and just clearing out the lungs as much as you can, getting some sunshine and vitamin D. That usually feels really good if you haven't been feeling well for a little while. Something like swimming, probably not the best idea, because you might have trouble breathing, right? So just think about that stuff, that if you are kind of getting over something and you're just getting back into it, if you do decide to go to your regular boot camp class, you might need to take the weights down a notch. So if you usually use 20s, you might need to use 10s. You're probably going to get tired quicker. You are probably going to lose your breath quicker, and it's going to take a little while to build back up. Does anybody have any questions specifically about what you should be doing or when you should be exercising, when you're sick or not? If you do decide that you are going to go work out, make sure, please, that you take a towel with you, wipe off your equipment, all of that stuff that you really should be doing anyway, but, even more so if you are not feeling great. Wash your hands all the time. Very typical things that we would tell any of our, friends, kids to be doing. Definitely make sure that you're doing that while you are not feeling great. And lastly, I just want to talk about sort of our intuition and listening to our bodies. I think that in general, over a wide variety of situations, we in the recent years have really learned to tune out the signals that our body is giving us. We don't listen to our intuition all the time. We push away feelings of being tired. We push away feelings of being stressed because we don't think we have time to deal with it. How many times have you heard people say, I don't have time to be sick right now. I need to just do what I need to do, which is great to an extent, but we also need to just take a step back, take a few deep breaths, and really learn to tune back in to our internal clock and our internal feelings and how we are feeling as an organism. So I challenge everyone to start doing that when you wake up in the morning. Just take a few moments to say, how am I feeling today? How is my body feeling today? Do I feel rested? Do I feel anxious? Am I physically not feeling great? Are my muscles sore? And then start using that practice to then change your actions for the day. So many of us might not be feeling great, like, oh, I think I might be coming down with a cold, but I'm going to go, kill this HIIT class anyway, or go to my CrossFit because that's what I do on Wednesdays. Well, maybe trying taking a step back and actually listening to your body and trying to decide what it actually needs that day. Maybe a killer CrossFit class is not what your body needs that day. Maybe it's a stretch class, maybe it's a walk. So I think in a broader spectrum, it's not just about, being sick, but it's about listening to your body, tuning into your, see, I told you I'd cough, internal signs, and really starting to use that intuition again to keep yourself healthy and fit, injury-free, and feeling good for the long haul. Give me a quick thumbs up if that sounds good to you, and if you think that that is a challenge that maybe you can take on, hi Valerie, in the next week. I want to see it. All right, let's see, keep going. Whoops. I don't get any thumbs up. Maybe I am not even on anymore. Am I still on? It says I'm live. Hi, Robin. You just got on. I'm almost done. I'm sorry. I try to keep these noonish Facebook Lives to around 15 minutes or less. I don't know. Can people hear me? Can people see me? Give me a thumbs up if you can. Facebook is changing their lives quite a bit, so sometimes I can't tell. I can bring you on camera, but oh, I got a thumbs up. Okay, somebody could hear me. All right, well, so to finish up really quickly, just to summarize, again, if you're ill, think about whether you truly should be exercising or you should be resting. Number 2, be considerate of everyone around you, and are you going to be getting other people sick or hacking up during a class? Number 3, if you do decide to exercise, keep it low impact, low intensity. Make sure that you're just getting the blood moving. Try to get fresh air if you can. Number 4, remember always to listen to how you're feeling, and remember that in many cases you will be stronger quicker if you just take a step back and rest when you need to. All right? All right, I got another thumbs up. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Next week, I think I'm going to be talking about why you should join a boutique fitness facility, a small, independently owned fitness facility, next Wednesday around noon. And in the meantime, if you have any other questions about health, fitness, wellness, nutrition, and healthy eating, then definitely send me a little message or reply in the comments below, and I will talk about those one week on my Facebook Live. All right, make it a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.